EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, and TPC Sawgrass, live opening round coverage of the Florida Open. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. Frank, the bunker on the right, I wouldn't call that a pot bunker. That is some kind of a hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, meanders all the way down the right side, but really it's the lesser of two evils. I'd rather be in that bunker on the right than the hill on the left.
We head out to the course as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 fourth. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
153 yards left to the hole. Pin is in the far back portion of the screen.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And she's going to fall back down to even par. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, little left to right.
Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. It was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. Uses the spin there and holds the green, but a long way home for that birdie. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. Hole number 6, 393-yard, par 4. What's in store for us here, Frank?
Another one really where you're just trying to poke it down there. When you stand on that back tee, there's an overhanging limb that you just get an eye of. So if you try and hit that ball a little too low, that's going to encourage a miss hit.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and she'll remain at 1 under par. We now arrive at the 451-yard par 4-7, slight dogleg right with a seemingly endless fairway bunker and lateral water hazard running almost the entire length of the left side of the hole.
Well, that's an excellent tee shot down the right side. It's just been punished a little bit, though, unfairly, because the hole is cut front right.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It's 138 yards to the flag. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Oh, she's got great balance in that swing. So you see, just picks the iron shot off the turf, and well, the result inside 10 feet. Well done.
Ah, yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. Final look at the opening round leaderboard. It shows our featured golfer just 2 back at day's end.
Makes that second round even more important, Rich. Don't want to get too adrift come moving day.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. EA Sports is proud to bring you coverage of PGA Tour golf. Today from 17 Mile Drive on the Monterey Peninsula and historic Pebble Beach golf links. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joining you here today, and by my side in the tower, as always, is Frank Nobilo. And Frank, when I look to my right over the Monterey Peninsula toward the Pacific Ocean, I always think this is what they mean when they sing from sea to shining sea. Pebble Beach never does disappoint.
It has to be on everybody's wish list. I don't really care what level of your standard of play is. The best players in the world want to play here, and I have friends really that just took up the game, for example, like a year ago, and that's always where they want to go. Can I get a round at Pebble Beach?
That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
Driver typically not the textbook play here, but executed to perfection, leaving a short iron for the approach.
Now a 7-footer. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, But the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, and a great result in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
When you find yourself in the fairway on the second at Pebble, you have a great opportunity to take advantage of one of the easiest holes on the course.
That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent effort. Yep, we'll take those all day, every day. Just a short putt there, and it is in for her birdie. On to the 397-yard par 4 third, where some players drive it over the trees on the left to cut the dogleg, while others play it more conventionally. Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Huge drive off the tee, now in the driver's seat, sitting in the fairway, and a chance to get it close on these small Pebble Beach greens.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Frank, this is where it becomes really obvious where you are. You're at Pebble Beach. There's the Pacific Ocean, and this begins that magnificent 7-hole stretch right along the ocean. A fun hole, not long, 331 yards up the hill. We're at the 4th.
Yeah, and each one of those 7 holes that you refer to, Rich, there's a common theme, which is don't look right. Because that's pretty much the ocean the whole way around. And this one here, that decision has to be made. 330 to the front of the green. If there's a hint of a breeze, you could try and drive it. Otherwise, really, you've got to worry about that pot bunker. It's between 230 and 250 yards. But As I first said, do not go.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect, and a good result as well. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Aggressive play off the tee pays off, ball sitting nicely in the fairway, and a very good chance to get it in tight.
"12 feet still to go." Not a problem. That's in for birdie, and that score moves to 2 under par. Here we are at the first par 3 at Pebble Beach. It's the 189-yard fifth. This was redesigned late last century by the great Jack Nicklaus, who has so much rich history here at Pebble Beach. That's a quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up. Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. Close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. It's a tremendous par 5 here, the 6th hole. Frank, you can plainly see Stillwater Cove on the right. Where do you want to put this tee shot?
When you look at that tee that you're on for a start, Rich, you're 20 yards above, so whatever you hit's going to go at least 20 yards further. So I look at that first bunker, 270, really only playing 250 yards, and then the fairway sloping towards the right. So even a 3-wood for some of the longer players, just something that hits around there, could even be a long iron, it's going to scoot forward. If you get 270 yards out of your tee shot, I mean, you can still reach this par 5 and 2.
This one starting up that left side. All right, in the fairway. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. So after reaching the green in 2, this take a full swing with a putter, but it is for eagle. You can't leave it that short, can you? 6 feet now for birdie. Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie that pushed that score to 3 under for the round. Tee at number 7, and Frank, this is the shortest hole in championship golf. It is also one of the most beautiful holes in championship golf.
Yeah, it certainly is, and people assume that short is easy, but just look how small that target is.
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot. It's been a good start to the round, and more evidence there. Beautiful touch from around the green.
So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. We head now to the 416-yard 8th hole, one of the premier par 4s in golf. Fairway wood or long iron off the tee, giving way to a long approach over the cliffs and a yawning chasm below. Yeah, this not a terribly long hole, so precision off the tee is the key, and the iron is the right call there. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Beautiful tee shot, great position looking at this green, and there are no easy options here. You got bunkers up the left, bunkers on the right. You have balls that are going to find their way into the penalty area. Requires precision execution.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Look out. I mean, that one came out jalapeno hot, Frank.
Using all the real estate, and now really got the work cut out to get down in 2 putts.
Oh, you're kidding? Yeah, this game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. So this 8th hole can jump up and bite you, and it does here. It's a bogey 5. Frank, as you know, depending on the time of year, you could see gray whales out on Carmel Bay, sea otters feeding on abalone, sea lions sunbathing on the rocks, or you could see none of it because this ninth hole absolutely demands your full attention.
Well, there's a different sort of mammal trying to play this hole. That first bunker on the left side, that shouldn't be in play, but this hole tilts so much from left to right, I think it sort of funnels you towards the sea otters and the whales.
That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing, and a big drive as well. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
It's 123 yards to the front portion of the green, 136 all the way to the hole, pin just on, and the pin on the left portion of the green.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
This from 7 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th, and that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33, 2 under par. Starting the backside with a 444-yard par 4 10th, the last in this stretch along Carmel Bay, offering the widest fairway at Pebble, feeding left to right toward the water. And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. Second shot. Good look at the green.
Another example of her excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. Well, this is where Pebble Beach changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest. Frank, what do you think of the 11th hole?
Well, it's tricky, Rich. Number one, because it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that left side, just inside the tree line there. That's about 308 yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really, you have to respect this hole. Just hit a fairway fine.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Frank, uphill shot, what did you like to do on a play like this?
The biggest thing really is to try and work on your balance. You've got to make sure you get through the shot and normally take an extra club. I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Yeah, we've got two things to contend with here. First, it'll be fast back down the hill, but also this is going to be working its way from left to right.
Yes, very impressive right down. That goes down for a birdie. And now we arrive at the 202-yard par 3 12th. Best to work the ball right to left, landing as softly as possible on one of the firmest greens at Pebble Beach.
Flop.
Boy, that one did not want to slow down at all, and it winds up running right through the green. This going to be her
Get your
second
tits
shot now
out.
at par 3. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. Frank, the 13th hole doesn't get as much fanfare as some of the more picturesque par fours here at Pebble Beach. Just curious, what do you think of this 13th hole?
I think it's a good hole, Rich, because it rewards you. You can certainly make three here. I remember when Tony Jacklin actually made an eagle here, but it's very easy to mess up. Purely because they added those three bunkers in on the right side that start at 260 yards and finish at just over 290 yards. What that has done to this hole is actually shrunk the fairway to just 35 yards wide.
That's the kind of swing you want to break down.
Power.
Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. So this, Iona, her second from the fairway.
She's looking at 122 yards left to the flag. Pin tucks in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
Six people and only 3 likes. CMO now.
9 feet left here for birdie. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. Well, in the world of professional golf, there are very few legitimate 3-shot par 5s left. This 582-yard par 5 14th at Pebble Beach is one of those holes. It is all you want. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Frank, a chance here to get home in 2. A chance maybe to do what Gary Woodland did on his way to winning the 2019 U.S. Open.
Yeah, Gary hit a great 3-wood, but I don't even think he was trying to hit that on the green. You look at that big gaping bunker left and short of that green. You would think that's to be avoided, but no. That's actually where you want to finish up because it's such a hard pitch shot. There's no point laying up. If you can get it into that front bunker, it's a relatively simple splash out shot. One of the few times you want to hit your second shot into a greenside bunker. Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
side of the hill now, this for her birdie. Oh, that just skirts the outside edge. That's a tough break. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par.
Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of four bunkers really down the left side, but really it's the pot bunker that has to be avoided.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. Now the heart begins to race a little bit because you know you're playing one of the greatest finishing stretches in the entire sport of golf. Starting with a 16th, it's only 400 yards. If you can carry that island bunker, you can jumpstart your run to the house with a birdie 3.
Oh, that's a great tee shot. I know it doesn't count as a fairway hit, but when you're that far down there, the first cut is absolutely fine.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway. Beautifully done right there. That's how you keep good rounds going. A terrific putt to save par.
Well, here we are, 17th hole, and this is where you can make your mark on the sport. Frank, so much history at this par 3.
It's just a great hole too, Rich. You know, that hourglass-shaped green on the angle. But you're right when you talk about history. You go back to 1972, and this hole played into the breeze. It was a one-iron for Jack Nicklaus. Said one of the greatest shots he ever hit. Actually hit the flagstick, nearly went in. And, of course, one of my favorites is 1982. Tom Watson had missed this green to the left, and the late Bruce Edwards was his caddy. And they were looking for options because they're in such a perilous situation with the US Open on the line. And Watson said, well, what about if I just hole it? And if you look really closely at the footage, as Watson starts to run across the green, he's pointing his finger back at Bruce and saying, I told you so. And then just a few years ago, too, Gary Woodland hit a chip it on this green and made 3.
So this has been an absolute clinic, and that nearly the capper with a hole-in-one, but instead it is just a tap-in birdie. Well, here we are now at arguably the greatest finishing hole in golf. 536-yard par 5, Pacific Ocean, massive fairway bunker stretching more than 100 yards on the left, and cypress trees. Just a few of the things you need to contend with. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Chance now for another birdie.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout.
Nope. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that will finish off a very solid round. 5 under 67. So that was a good day on the course, Frank. Anytime you can look down at the card and count up 6 birdies, you know you're doing something right.
Especially on this golf course.
So for Frank Nobilo,